Ernie Serrano, 33 years old. His father was killed when he was 19 years old. I don't think Ernie ever met his father. He was in his mother's stomach. Riverside County Sheriff killed Ernie.
Hi everyone, greetings. How everybody's doing today? My name is Michael Negretti. I am chief of the Shoshongana, Dangba Nation, Corona Band of Gabrielino Indians. And it is a great honor to be here today and pray for Ernie. I was asked by Michelle Castillo Achiman, Sama Capistrano, my relative, in order to come out and say a prayer and open up the ceremony of prayer in a good way. That there will be peace and love, you guys. That we have to open up our eyes. I see before me a rainbow of beautiful colors, of people, a circle, a hoop. You guys know what a circle is? No one's above nobody and no one's people that were here first, before anybody. Let's get a Native American, right? Let's get a Native American. The original people. The original people. We're not better than anybody. We just seek equality just like everybody else. Let's get an African American. Let's get, I'm not just bringing money. Let's get an Irishman. Let's get an Asian. Let's get all people of many colors. And let's sit down with the president, no matter what president it is, and let's rewrite that. Let those 36 delegates, I'll just do this guy. Not copy. Say their parents or him, or you guys have copy of the business, a small business, and we destroy it because Ernie got killed on it. Is that going to bring Ernie down? No, it's not. It's going to hurt those poor people. Just hurt yourself. Let's not be against each other. We can fight against each other. It's all guys. Justice for Ernie! Justice for Ernie!
Justice for Ernie!
Justice for
Ernie! What's his name? Ernie Serrano! Ernie Teddy Serrano!
Ernie Teddy Serrano!
Ernie Teddy Serrano!
Teddy Serrano!
Teddy Serrano!
Teddy Serrano!
Ernie 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 Teddy Serrano!
Say his name!
Ernie Teddy Serrano!
No justice, no peace!
No justice, no peace!
No justice,
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
December 5th, 2020, at December 15th, part of that. We're here because we want the family heard, and is Maria here?
No, she's not here yet.
Okay. We would like the family heard on touching about Ernie's life and who he was as a person.
My name is Humberto Guizar. Humberto Guizar with Christian Contreras. We're from the Justice Ask Legal Group. Let me repeat myself. The Justice and the deputy that was doing that is a big, muscular, buff guy. Hitting him with a baton. It's so obvious it's excessive force. And for the sheriffs to lie and say he was assaulting someone is already starting on the wrong foot. They should acknowledge what happened, and we want this investigated by the Justice Department. You know, we want to figure out what's going on here. This is an act of racism. I'm gonna say it the way it is. This is racism, okay? People are scared to say things like that, but I'm saying it right now. This doesn't happen to people in Sherman Oaks or in the Valley, to white people. If they're in the store, you don't see a cop run up to them and start hitting them with a baton to break bones. You don't do that in America. What's going on? Okay? With the pandemic right now, our people are the ones suffering the most from the pandemic. We're the essential workers. We're the ones serving the food. We're the ones cooking the food. And we're the ones getting beat by the cops. This has to stop. Okay? This has to stop. And we're going to do everything we can to fight this case and get justice for him, for Ernie and the family. I worked on a claim. We're going to file a claim tomorrow, and we're asking for all the video, because there's video in that building. Okay? There is video in that building that will show more of what happened. They choked him out and killed him in there. Okay? And we want to see that. The public needs to see that so that we can know how brutal the cops are to our people. It is our people that are getting killed, and this has to stop. Thank you. No, I don't understand it. And for this to happen in the holidays are a time where we historically are together because it is a time when it's cold. It is a time when we suffer the most. Historically, that's why the holidays are there. Because it's a time for us to celebrate joy and peace. And to have a loved one taken away is such a tragic, sad thing. And my heart goes out to the family and to everybody that's suffering right now over the loss of Ernie Serrano. Sincerely. Yes.
You said that the Sheriff's Department put out some lies. Can you give your version of what happened, what led to
Well,
this?
the initial reports from the Sheriff's Department, from the media, was that he was assaulting someone with a weapon. What you see in the video, he's standing there in the counter, and you see a big buff sheriff deputy pounding on him with a baton, like trying to break bones. You know? If you go back to the Rodney King case, it's the same thing. What is he doing to justify that? What happened to verbalization techniques? Even I could do that better than that. Hey, sir, I want to talk to you. Come here. What about that? How do you go up to somebody that's at a counter buying cookies and start smashing their elbow, breaking arms? That's not the way police officers are trained to interact with people. That's not the way we're supposed to do that. Come on. It's so obvious. So that right there in itself, that video, was a cell phone video. Somebody had the courage to record that. Okay? And that immediately, they didn't know that, of course, till later. So I'm sure they're backtracking now, right? Oh, this is what they're going to say. Oh, I wasn't sure. He might have been reaching for something. Right? We'll see. But I want to see the video from in that building. I want to see the videos that are in there. And they have them. And we're requesting it now.
Parents, do you know what led up to this? They said there was some kind of a dispute with the security guard.
Well, you guys reported it. You guys are the media. So you guys covered it. And you guys, I saw the media reports. And the media report was that a man allegedly attacked a security guard with a weapon. They were here for assault with a deadly weapon. And they immediately attacked them. They immediately attacked them and started beating them. That's what we see in the video.
That would have been the case.
Did I see something different?
The tape.
Did I see something different? Did everybody see that? Does anybody see him with a weapon in his hand? No. Anybody see a weapon in his hand? No. You media reported that he had a weapon in his hand. So why do you guys do that? Why do you guys buy into the cop narrative all the time?
After the killing of Ernie Serrano is just part and parcel of what the police do in every single one of these cases. They dehumanize us, they lie about us, and they perpetuate lies throughout the media. And the media runs with it. So we're here to dispel any untruths, we're here to tell the truth, and what happened on December 15th, right behind us, was that a man was murdered. Call it what it is, plain murder. Ernie Serrano was murdered by the Riverside County Sheriff Department, and then they lied about it. They tried to cover it up, and they lied about it. What really happened was there was an innocent man buying groceries, buying cookies, and he was attacked by 4 deputies. The video speaks for itself. He was not doing anything. He was not posing a threat to anyone. Any report about a fight with the security guard had long been over, even if that's true. Even if that's true, because everything that the Sheriff's Department says is a lie. We can't trust anything they say, because they lie about every single death, every single murder, and this is what happened with Ernie Serrano. So we're here because we want to tell the truth. The truth is that on December 15th, Ernie Serrano was murdered. Murdered in plain sight, and we're asking all witnesses to come together and come to us with any evidence. Because, right?
Justice for Ernie Serrano!
Justice for Ernie Serrano!
Justice for Ernie Serrano!
I have my colleague, Mr. King, one of the other attorneys on this case, heard as well.
Sir, can you spell your first and last name for us for the record?
My name is Christian Contreras, Christian. Last name Contreras. I'm with Justice X.
And the other attorney, sir, your name, if you could spell your first and last name for us, too, please.
Sure. Humberto Guizar, Humberto, Guizar, Guizar, not Guizar, okay? Guizar, it's the Mexican way. All right, and right here I have our other lawyer from our group, Stephen King, another civil rights lawyer that's with us together on our Justice X legal team. He wants to say a few words. Thank you.
Well, I think we all know by now that Ernie Serrano died for no justifiable reason at all. There's just no justifiable reason under the law. And and it's sad because as we stand here today knowing that, the Riverside Sheriff's Department, what are they engaged in? A cover-up. I mean, you'll be surprised at the things they've already told the family before they knew that there was a video. It's sad. And I think what we can all do is make sure the family knows that Ernie didn't die in vain. He didn't die alone. And us together, I mean, our hearts are bleeding. Their hearts are bleeding. We have to wonder why. When Ernie thought he was doing the right thing by purchasing cookies and something to drink, somehow that became a problem. That became a problem for the Riverside Sheriff's Department. Now, why was it? Was it because of his color? I mean, because come on, he didn't reach for anything. He wasn't wearing baggy clothes. He didn't make a furtive movement. He wasn't driving a car in a high crime area. All the things they say about us, right? He's in a store with a debit card trying to purchase cookies and milk, cookies and water, right before the holidays. And then now we find ourselves here. So let's wonder why. I mean, is it really because of what we look like? Well, somebody's gonna have to answer. And that's exactly the agenda here. Because there was no reason for those deputies to do what they did and take away a man's life. And I'm telling you, had this happened in Manhattan Beach or Redondo Beach or Newport Beach, Ernie would still be here. And so we're not gonna stand for that. We're not gonna stand for racism. We're not gonna stand for it anymore. In our community, in anybody's community. And so the family is welcoming everyone that's here, that's showing that they are not alone. And we're gonna ask for answers. We're gonna ask for justice. No reason under the law. Mark my words, they will pay. And that's why we're here, and we appreciate all of your support. My name is Stephen King, STE.
Mendoza. I'm Ernie's older brother. I'd just like to say that thank you guys for coming out here today to support him. We really appreciate this. We really appreciate this. My little brother, he wasn't a bad person. He cared about his people. He cared about his heritage. He cared about his family. He always wanted to be around his family. And just to see him die this way, it's disgraceful. It just really hurts me. It hurts inside. It hurts my family to see that this is how he was taken out. He shouldn't have died before my mother. He shouldn't have had to go through this. And this is just injustice. This sucks. It really does. And it's just so hurtful. It really is hurtful. And I don't know what to say, man. I'm just glad that you guys are here.